Hello, guys, and welcome to Far From Noise. Let's go ahead and hit Far From Noise. Far From Noise is a long style, slow game. Um, it's not one of my favorites, but it is very beautiful, and I kind of liked playing it the first time, and I really, really wish that you guys could see the first one, but the audio is just too bad. And I tried to re-record the audio, but it really just didn't work. So, I'm sorry about that, and let's go ahead and get into it. We'll make a couple of remarks I did in the first one, though, because it's just how it works. Also, I didn't realize that the clouds, they're kind of copy-pasted, but also they look really cool. Hello? It's very pretty. Butterflies! If you guys... Hopefully you guys know by now, wow, I have to click on the text beach. Okay. The Encanto, it reminds me of those butterflies. Don't really want to honk, but I really don't want to yell either. Hello? There are pretty butterflies, and also there are just like these white birds around here. Yeah, look, they're pretty butterflies. Can anyone hear me? Also, I'm sorry if I'm yelling to you guys. Uh, great, just breathe. The bird is T-posing. I will zoom on that if you can't see my mouse, but the bird is T-posing. Deep breaths. I'm sorry. I've... In. Out. Yeah, I've played this game a little bit too long to just, not notice anything. So, no sudden movements. That's also kind of cool how they did the hills. Butterflies. Things could be worse. They could. It's just a cliff that you're dangling off of. It's probably not even that steep, anyways. I am not that optimistic in my life, but you know what? It's fun. Just a gentle incline. That sounds more sarcastic than me. That's me. Nice and smooth. Uh, just be like, or it'd be just like the log flume. Yeah. People queue for these kinds of thrills. Almost at the front. Next up, fun! Why are we yelling again? Okay, all I've got to do is not panic and everything will be alright. I'm going through a completely different train, so most of this is new. Just don't panic. I also think I noticed the butterflies because everything is like this weird orange or pink, even though there's this grayish pink almost. But the butterflies are just this bright blue. Panic free zone over here. Yeah. Jovially. Can I hear this? Can I hear the hum? Ah, man. See, I don't know how to hum jovially, so whatever that word was. That's. Breathe. Because I don't want to say, oh god. I'm cool. I'm chilling. Also, I can't tell if this is just something on my screen or not. It is. Because it kind of looked like a feather, but that is literally just a smudge on my screen. People have been in worse situations than this. Like the people that got stuck in that avalanche. I don't remember when. And been totally fine. Yeah, they weren't totally fine, but I don't think they died. Just got to keep that positive mental attitude, like Jack. I don't know if he still says that, but I remember him having like that PMA, like for I have a PMA pen actually. Um, Positive mental attitude. Do not hear me. O cliff obstacle of my overcometh, I shall quash thee. It's also cool how they did the leaves. I wish I could not be that detailed, just like block it in. No, I have to do every leaf. I and name the car? Yes, I named my own car. I named him Asinine or Arsenic, and I can't remember which one, so I just kind of interchanged the two. Named. I really like the name Carlos. I don't know why. Maybe because it's really the only male-ish name? We're in this together, Carlos, you beautiful rusty skeleton. At least we have that. Hey, if it's rusty, it's metal, like the old cars, so that must be one of the, must be made older than most of the newer cars, like mine is. My truck is also pretty old. It's also fully metal. I could get used to this. You know, just sitting on a cliffside, not having to worry about squirrel. A squirrel kind of blends into the background a little bit, but it's a squirrel. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. Every day I'll wake up. Okay. Hey, that was loud. Stretch my neck. How the hell are you not reacting to that? That was very loud. Listen to the birds. I actually heard bird noises. Mostly because they just flapped past me. Ouch. Think about life. I'm not much of a love person. That just the toothpaste tube reminds me of what remains of Edith Finch. I'll just live with the plants and animals. You know, woodsy person. I like the woods. And you, Carlos. Because apparently Carlos is something else. You didn't sound too happy to be with Carlos. Can you see the butterflies now too? Because they're going in the distance. They're also kind of fading a little bit, so it's really hard to see them. So I can't become a master of meditation because I'm not patient enough. I can't become a poet because some leads and metaphors are completely lost on me, so I'll become a musician. Preferably a guitarist, but you know, or a pianist. The greatest musician no one ever heard. A musician of silence. Something I'm also not good. I can carve the gear stick into a flute. I don't like the sound of the flute though. And join in with the birds. Flutes sound less like birds. I'll be their featherless nest baby. Alright, sure. Alright. That's all chill. That's what I like. I like the big cloud over here and I don't know why. But I do. And then I'll die. Hey, at least it'll be peaceful. Singing with the birds. Dead and buried at the bottom of the sea. Hey, no one can ever find me. With nothing but a failed life and a wet car to leave behind. Well, if he's rusty already. Great. Hey, where did we get into this pessimistic attitude? I know I'm pessimistic, but I tried to steer you to a different path. Alright, Carol. It's time to take action. I told you male name-ish. Or is the character female? Who knows? Ocean, I gotta take a rain check on a rendezvous. I would love to, like, stay, chat, but you know. Try ignition, because the radio's loud. Oh, God. That's loud too. Well, it's loud and it doesn't work. Nice. Do you have internet problems too? Yeah. Thought you were done breaking down, Carlos. Also, is that cattail? I can't remember what it's called. Cattails. I can't afford to wait all night this time. That kind of looks like a bird. Hey, the squirrel's back. Oh, hello, squirrel. Did you not notice it run up into the tree and scare the birds? You're adorable. You're also really hard to see because the background is also kind of like you. It's lovely to meet you. Do you have a name? Do you want me to name you too? Can I name the squirrel? That's okay. How about. We're gonna name him Meg for Megara. Squirrel controls his own destiny as well. I don't know what that means, so it's perfect. Young Meg. For Megara. I'm gonna call you Megara. So small, so carefree. If you don't know what Megara is, it's the female in Hercules. I really haven't seen Hercules, but I do know of Megara. She's amazing. Also, the world is playground built just for you. We're talking about the squirrel. Yes, Megara. The chick from Hercules. Okay, cool. Yay. Okay. Also, there's like a. Hey, there's streaks like the haze of a sun. Also, dancing amongst the leaves, just brushing the surface. What are we talking about? I thought we were talking about the squirrel. This sounds like something different. Squirrel! Look at him. He kind of looks like a bat on the shadow kind of looks like a bat. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call you Megara. You're not Megan because that is. I know too many Megans, but I don't know enough Megaras. So, oh young Megan, oh young Megara has come over to say hello. Hi Meg. Have you come to say hi? I think you're beautiful. You look like you're about to jump. Yep. Oh Meg, so zealous, so full of life, so about to die. Have you come to whisper a secret? I would keep it. Is your voice too tiny for ears? I wouldn't do that. Oh, watch your step there, Meg. Not exactly glued on here. Butterflies! I look a little bit paler than last time. We could pick this up later, if you like. Sorry if you're not into Meg. What? What about Mavis? Or Marge? Not Marge. Mavis would be okay, though. Oh, just stop talking. Do you look like you're about to jump again? Or I don't know what's about to happen here. Do you want me to call you Mavis? I'd be okay with Mavis. I do kind of like Megara a little bit more, but I can call you Mavis. Also, this bird is just way away from everybody else. Are you going into the sun? What is that? It's not Achilles, it's Icarus. Icarus flew into the sun. Marjorie, be careful, it's a log drop. Not Marjorie either. You're very bad at this. I don't like Marjorie. Why can't. Okay. Ouch. Hey. Oh god. That was very loud. Did I turn you down again? Jesus. Oh my god. So the squirrel just touched you on an axis. So we were being optimistic at this. You do not hate squirrels. I'm so ready to get off this cliff, though. I dislike squirrels, but that's because I own dogs. Like, is that it? No, we were being optimistic before. An engine failure. A passing squirrel. It all stops. Should I just put a stop sign on your truck? Or car or whatever this was? Everything. Just done. See ya later. Oh no, maybe this is fine. Maybe this is just how it ends. We were being optimistic. It's gonna end at some point, right? Just skipping the boring bit. Why does that? Oh, again, a little smudge on my screen that made that cloud look like something different. I guess that is the same. Yep, probably. Should really clean my screen off. I'll sit down when he gets back. Ooh, pretty music. Also, this bird is just flying straight down. He really is, Icarus. The deer. Also, the butterflies are not pink, but it's the deer. Look a little bit. Yes, tell her this time? Wait, wait. Whoa. It's a deer. Alright, keep it cool. We're in the face of beauty. It's just a deer. A very majestic deer. They're friendly, right? They're just oversized dogs with antlers like cat's claws. Hey, psst, deer. You are majestic. Also, why would you whistle at a deer? Can he even see me? Probably not, because I can't see you. You have tinted windows. He's enjoying that bush too. Just leave him alone. Maybe I'm invisible. Do you have superpowers? I would love to have invisibility. Am I a ghost? Can I be a ghost? That'd be awesome. Being corporal, just scaring the living bejesus out of people. I don't think I'm a ghost, but you never know. I mean, you can't. Unless do ghosts know they're ghosts? Exactly. You won't know about a ghost until someone tells you, and since nobody's told you that you're not a ghost, you can't really say that you aren't. Crap! Is the deer a ghost? Well, maybe we're both ghosts. Maybe you already died. Now you're just in a ghost car. Maybe your car's a ghost. Deer, are you a ghost? He isn't enjoying that bush too much. He can't hear you. Silence. Just like a ghost. It moved. Hey, you could see the deer's hooves through the bush. That was kind of cool. Also, you are very majestic. What are you looking at, deer? Beautiful sunset. The birds that are somehow T-posing. But up the tree that the shading is just a tiny bit off. Or the sun that's slowly going down. Do you see something? Or are you just being wistful? Or are you noticing that you, yourself, look like a geometry problem? Mystery is killing me. I love mystery novels. Can the deer be a new mystery novel? Wouldn't you love to make a mystery novel that is just about like what the deer has been doing at this point? Hey! Dots. Hi, buddy. You're looking through my tinted windows. So can you see me and I can't see me? What do you want? Aw, man, I've upset him. Sorry for being here. It was an accident. We are being so optimistic before. I suck at it, apparently. Can I help you? You probably can't help me, but can I help you? Perhaps. Hey! Uh, that's. Um, are you actually happening? I mean, he is here. There are none happiest in this world but those who enjoy freely a vast horizon. There is no way you are for real. So that's very. Is that materialistic? Ish point of view. Right. So you. Can you hear me? Well, clearly he can. Does. I can. Oh, the god. Well, my mind melted sooner than expected. What shall I do now? Pleased to make your acquaintance. What's that even mean? The feeling reciprocates. We met on a significant day, Woodland boy. Significant? How? I'm glad you asked. Today I've decided to go insane. Is that so? It is so. And how did you decide? It's simple, really. Firstly, I drove off a cliff. Secondly, I talked to a deer. That's thirdly, thusly, yet to be written. Uncharted. Uncharted indeed. The vast unknown in which I befriend an elk. I thought he was a deer. And then die. Not an elk. Sorry. See, why don't you just stick with one? He was a deer. Try to call him a stag. What were you saying about horizons? Yeah, the ones that are going away quite quickly? There are none happiest in the world but those who enjoy freely a vast horizon. I don't think this qualifies for freedom or happiness, but to each their own, I suppose. Your soul is free to follow the flow of the ocean's tide. You've got a funny idea of free, my hoof friend. You are alive. For now, ish. You have an ocean of possibilities before you. There's just one lone bird at this point. Like, is this the one that was T-posing earlier? I mean the ocean. The little ocean. Well, you have both. Lucky me. But the feeling of looking deeply across an ocean, there is no parallel. The pulse of the tide. Sigh of the breeze. The captivating, elusive horizon. Well, it certainly is a horizon. You'll simply be gifted an anchored perspective. Fortunate, I would even say. Hmm. I admire your optimism, but clearly I have lost mine. I really do. Again, I lost mine a long time ago. But it's too late for that. I've already checked out. I'm being a realist at this point. Slowly I'll devolve into pessimism, but not now. You seem to still be clutching on to me. This isn't about life, it's about death, and the possibilities are endless there. Does it have to be? I'm not sure it's optional. I trust we will find out. You're a real beacon of hope. You are. Is there a reason not to be? What the heck am I supposed to be hopeful for now? Getting out of your current situation? Which doesn't seem plausible right now. Assuming that is your ambition. The hanging off a cliff situation was a situation with a conclusion. Yes, painful death. The conclusion is not out of your control. But most things are, so we're placing a fine line on that. Potentially. Am I hallucinating? That is not for me to say. So yes. Or no. Well, are you real? How is he supposed to know? As far as I can tell, perhaps you are a hallucination of mine. Well, that'd be pretty sad for saying that I'm a hallucination of yours because, well, why would you hallucinate someone driving off the edge of a cliff? Do you have problems? Because I clearly have some, including the bouncing off a cliff. But, who can say? So you're saying none of us could know if we were real? How could you know for certain? Exactly, how could you know for certain if you're not a ghost either? When all that you experience is filtered through the lens of your own perception. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? It's kind of like the unreliable narrator, but in real life. You may as well accept your own perception as real. Do we? Because you'll never perceive things any other way. Except for in dreams. Maybe dreams are reality. So you're saying that reality is in the eye of the beholder. Well, if we're both not real, then neither of us know anyway. So we're real to each other. And possibly no one else, which is why you're probably insane at this point. Basically, let's just accept this. We are here. Let's see, we devolved from optimism to straight pessimism to now realism. I'm terrified. But are you really when you're a true realist? Worrying will not help you here. It's helping. Can you not see how soothed I am? First, take a moment. This is a very long moment, and the birds seem to have slowed. I'll have to watch the video back to see if they actually have, but it really looks like they have. And I messed that up. Secondly, focus on the horizon, I think. I really was not paying attention. Oh good, so we're closing my eyes. Is this when death finally takes us? Inhale deeply. Cool. What do I have just to strip? Count backwards from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did I count too fast? Oh, at 0, exhale. Well, you never told me where to stop either. So, was I supposed to stop at 1? Was I supposed to stop at 0? Was I supposed to go all the way to -5? Who knows at this point? I'm still done for. Just because now I'm calm about it doesn't mean I'm not gonna die. Well, it is your life. Nothing external to you has any power over you. That is completely false. Everything exists in you. I am not the center of my own world. What would you choose to do? Try to verse and probably die. I'm at least going to be active in my death. If I'm gonna die, then I might as well choose to die. Have you tried? So I haven't seen it, so no. I'll do it now. It's about to be very loud. Try. What is his? Oh god. Again, very loud. Hey, I see the smoke again, except for it's a little bit more faded. Okay, bad idea. That did not sound quite like the correct noise. It was absolutely the incorrect noise. What is the problem? The engine is dead. Okay. Wow, the smoke is darker now. So you're trapped in that contraption. This contraption has a name. It's Carlos. Apologies, we were not introduced. Well, at least you apologize for it. Perhaps coasting so close to the coast is not so wise. With a problematic engine such as yours. Perhaps, yes. Thanks for the advice. It is the least I can do. I mean, I do like coffee, but probably not at this point. It's a bit late for it, though. Difficult to say. It depends on what you're able to do. Depends on how long I can cling to this cliff. For what? Wait for the engine to fix itself. Time may not be on your side in this case. How long must we wait? Pretty much overnight. Night is a long time to wait when you stare death in the eye. Comforting. Perhaps you should explore other avenues of escape. Like what? I feel like you're trying to get me go. Have you considered getting out? The car would disappear, and I like this car. It may, but you will not. Trust your instincts. My instincts are saying nope. Well, then search for something else. You sound very upset with me. Something deeper. The strength within yourself. There's nothing within, just cereal. Perhaps your answers are in there. They're not, but I'm out of ideas. I can't decide. I'm flipping a coin. A coin? Okay. Don't judge me. I'm indecisive. I really am. But I'm not gonna pick this one. But oh my gosh, I love this. Yes, the sacred coin, the most elegant solution to trivializing life's complex decisions. Also, don't judge me. I'm indecisive. Indecision, I suppose, comes from fear. No, it truly comes from being not knowing anything. Fear of making the wrong decision. If you consider the possibilities that there is no wrong decision, that the choice you make is the correct one because you made it. Perhaps that makes your choice easier. So then, even if I choose based off a coin flip, then that choice is the right choice. So, yeah, also pointless. But also, there is never a right choice. There is always wrong choices. There are only wrong choices. And also, what happens when that choice doesn't really matter? Then I don't need to choice, and then I don't need to make a choice, and that's the whole point of the coin flip. I'm trusting the outcome because the higher powers decided for me. Well, I wouldn't go that way. The higher powers may know best. Oh my gosh. So I read that wrong, and I read, so heads I'm in, tails I'm in. I'm like, yep, that sounds about right. But I like tails. So So head right. Tails I get out, heads I'm staying. Flip the coin! I wish I could see it. Can I see like a glinting metal? No, just nothing. Alright. It was tails. Yep. Let's go! The coin hath spoken. It has sealed my fate. Step out. You know what this sounds like? This sounds like death music. Ah! Less loud, but still pretty loud. Nope. I'm good. Hopefully I'm not peeking my audio. Looks like we're here for the long run. It's very... Oh, wow. Interesting. So I was kind of like look at this and wonder... So I like the idea of the roots on the side because it makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm only paying attention to the art direction. I am also paying attention to like... Because I kind of do art, so... I mean, not as good as this, but, you know. Like, this art is very minimalistic, which I wish I could do. No, I have to focus on everything. Also, I love the trees in the background. I just noticed those. Interesting. Oh, sorry, are we gonna just watch my car just fall off the edge? That's unfortunate. Hey, look, I can finally see the water. Also, it does look like rocks at the bottom, so that's unfortunate. But, look, they're parted just for me. Look at that. Just a... Hey, I was enjoying that. So, why were you wandering here? I'm boring. Feel like crying? It's a strange place to be. I mean, you're here too, though, so let's not call it too strange now. I could ask you the same question. I'll tell you later. As you wish. And anyway, I totally asked you first. I drift as a cloud to the various places that call to my spirit. This is one such place to watch the world unwind. It is beautiful. I'll say that. I'm glad you agree. Not everyone can appreciate what lies before them. It's been oddly calming. I always find it to be so. Do you always come here? I wonder what birds these are. I go where I'm drawn. These cliffs have always held significance. How so? It seems the hands of fate pointed us both here today. Fate, eh? I would not doubt it. We were destined to meet, my antlered friend. Your soul is tinged with the same hue. Two troubled voyagers, ever fragmented, finally whole at last. At the edge of the universe, their unison rings out in rapturous crescendo. Last witness of the final flash of life's light. We should start a band. A band? I was thinking more he should be my poet teacher. Does this place feel strange? Hey, does this place feel strange to you? I don't know what it is. It feels significant. Yeah, like we're here to watch the sun explode. I just imagine him looking over and looking so disappointed. Or the ocean fall away. Yeah. Perhaps it's too late for both of us. Perhaps you're right. Also, when did we just get so pessimistic? I was trying to be an optimist. I know I'm not very good at it, but apparently I started in totally wrong direction. What do you think it is, the significance? Everything. Combined. What you feel is sunbeams streaming through the sky. And through the window. Weave through every hum of life from this cliff. Until they sing. The significance is the harmony. The sum of life. I mean, yes, it is. The death is involved in the sum of life, as is the end of all things. But death is also required to bring more life. But anyways, okay. So sunbeams, harmony. Where's the moon if there's harmony? What? It is simply everything. Together. In unison. Do you feel like you belong here? I mean, your rusty steed does not, so. I wholeheartedly do. I'm trying to take it in to distract from the whole about to die thing. Just feels futile, something like that. How do you not just feel like a spectator? Spectator? I'm like a fly stuck on a snow globe. Look, I'm part of some grand, beautiful design. Largely down to your perspective. Like a narrow mind. I wonder where that term got, or phrase got coined from. Jesus. Obscured line of sight. Obscured. Obscure. Oh, blurred. By the arrogance of youth. I hate hearing that phrase. Only because most youth aren't blind anymore, so, by the glass of the windows. Oh. I mean, they are tinted, so. You cannot hope to experience the universal totality and the grace of nature. And their view is warped from the outset. Even if I could get out and bask in the sunbeams or whatever, how am I supposed to feel connected? You have to extend your mind beyond the car. What for? The car is insignificant in relation to the whole. It's significant to me. It's the only thing holding me on this cliff. When compared with the grand impression of the world on the mind, on the soul, the car is a minor detail. The car is my entire world right now. What is that noise? In this moment, that is how it feels. Your life hangs in the balance. The threads of your fate lay exposed. The car holds you captive. What matters is what is outside. Outside the car. Yes. Outside. Let's see. We have a cliff and sharp rocks down below. We have a tree. We have a tree over there. It's a very beautiful tree. Details are still a little bit confusing, but we do have a tree. We have the sky. There is no sun to be mentioned of anymore. A cliff or axis of death. Never I found myself in a worrisome situation. Far from hope, far from resolve. I have always found comfort to be in nature. What if your worrisome situation is nature? It's not Itch or Rusty's teeth, but we can argue about later. Sometimes you have to stand over the brink of fear in order to know the truth. To stare into oblivion and have it stare back. A moment of perfect exhilaration. Thank you. A tranquil restoration. This is your idea of a tranquil restoration. Yes. Doubts. Ouch. It is a manner of thinking. It's a manner of death proximity, actually. But right this moment, you are given the chance to look at my death. You were brought here to this grand spectacle for a reason. Here, you can witness everything. At this point, I'm just noticing the clouds and how that one kind of looks like a swordfish. Not really, but almost. Let the wind wash over you as a wave. Let the sunlight pour into you and fill your spirit. The spirit's already full, sorry. It's full of death. Death and my imminent destruction. Think about it. About what? Imminent destruction? Your situation. Okay. Marked out your options yourself. My options. My options. Huh. Yes. Wait. Still? Wait. Still. In the meantime, you have an opportunity. Lucky me. I invite you to focus your attention on the horizon. Just the horizon. The horizon. Focus, I suppose. What do you see? The line. Because the horizon's a line. Look deeper. Truly look. I see pretty colors. Until the world slips away to nothing but you and the horizon. I am floating. So, if I'm not a ghost, Carlos is. Fascinating. I'm focusing on the horizon and the birds. I understand why they're T-posing. It's just really, really funny to see when they do. It's when they glide, but it's still pretty funny. Also, why are the butterflies out here? Because they weren't that far. Hey! While days unfold, I find my sight fall to the sea. But you said to focus on the horizon, not the sea. Time turns circles while the tide draws breath. I hover before myself, suspended over waves like a bird. Birds are slowly flying off screen. Long, drifting currents, I sweep the surface to a foam. Where I become light, a flake of glass. Light as in heavy light, or light as in, like, the sunlight? The tide exhales, in transparency I return. Cool. Glad you return, because apparently I don't. It does make me feel kind of tiny. So thank you for the existential crisis there. This I have found to be true. If you do not feel miniature, you are not looking far enough. Alright, cool. So I see what you mean. Like, look into the horizon, or just around, and notice that everything is like 5 times larger than you are. You can feel a connection to death. Again, I'm not a good optimist. Something meaningful or deeper, whatever. Like you belong. I don't know if I'm capable of that. There is still time to allow yourself to feel your place in the earth. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. Who knows at this point? Maybe I can find answers here. Why did you come here? Would you now care to share? Sure. I'd like to know. So, background check. Yes. I was studying. The study of what? Um, Probably not marine biology. I don't know why. I don't care for the ocean, so that's probably why. Um, Architecture's fun. It's already in whatever, but I don't know about that. Film. Hmm. See, I couldn't really do film because I'd probably be. I don't know about film. Architecture, film. Music stopped because the birds stopped because they were getting impatient. Uh, let's go film because I like drawing and animated stuff as well. I want to direct. I don't though. And there your heart lies. I thought so. Well, I've just always loved the idea of it being an eyeball. Prism. So dreamy, capturing the little fragment of time. But, like, just how I see it. However obscured or bizarre that is. It's a totally skewed way of showing your perspective of the world. The ambition to capture the moment. Yeah. So when I was a youngster, we would make these home videos. Me, my brother, and my dad. We had this weird tower room upstairs in our house. Just the room where the tunnels would go. Anyway, right at the back there was this heating box thing where with two beady little red lights on it. They were, without question, demon eyes. It used to freak me and my brother out until my dad gave us this giant video camera. So at night, we would creep up the stairs, videoing our escapade. My dad would pretend we were these muscle-bound demon hunters, and he was our number one fan. We made these totally amazing films, so over the top and dumb, of just us ascending the stairs up to the demon lair. When we get to the top, my dad would run in before us, screaming. That's how a demon would claim his life. Me and my brother would be all dramatic and charge in to avenge his death with an onslaught of hand towels. We'd all sit around and try to cut together the grandiose movie of our brave attack. It was the greatest. Basically, since then, those memories have stayed with me, and I loved making videos. So your heart is bound to capture the moment of life. And so, I don't know, I thought so. Well, not anymore. Well, I was studying filmmaking prior to now. Yes, prior to now. Until I left university. The meaningless loans. What led you to leave? I don't know. I just didn't feel like I could do it. Like, I'd waited such a long time. And when it came, it was so overwhelming. It wasn't what I imagined. I didn't feel like I could do it anymore. Maybe I'm not creative enough. What if you never went? What difference would it make? What else am I gonna do? Real old hates non-paying things. You would figure it out. Ow! Whatever you are meant to do would make itself clear. Follow this glove. Perhaps that is all. Why not make this meaningful? You can't just decide to give things meaning. Surely that is all you can do now. Then everything is meaningless. Exactly what I was saying earlier. If the choices that you make are sounding like the right choices or the correct ones, like any choice you would make is the correct choice, then that means any choice is meaningless if you do not ever pick it. So either every choice that you've made is meaningful, or everything in your life is meaningless. There is no in between. It only means nothing if you deem it so. So it all meant me dying in a car. It all meant something. But to who? But for now, perhaps it means watching the sunset off the cliff or something. Why did you come here? To see the waves and hope my life becomes clear. I thought if I looked out, I'd feel like everything matters. And does it? I don't know. It does not always work that way. I find some of the most important realizations come not in the moment, but after. In normality. When your mind wanders back to this place, then perhaps you will find clarity in clouded times. Gotta leave it to the memories, I guess. And if I die, they don't exist. So, precisely. Life is not over. I suppose it isn't now, but it will be soon. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to it if I get the chance. Guts. Where were we? Death. Muertos. Death. The end. Or the beginning. Well, it's the beginning of being dead. Beginning of the end. Which isn't much of a start. It could be. Who's to say? Who indeed? Are you like the angel of death or something? That he would have a safe. What do you think? I don't know what to think anymore. You're baffling, dear. Are you an angel? In every sense of the word, no. Why did you choose this place? Hidden away, lost in space. Used to come out here when I was a kid. I've always loved. I've always loved. I used to love it out here. I count how many faces I could see in the rocks. Chiseled rock dudes, like the Gorons. It's funny to me, all these dimpled cliff bros. Just immortalized there, flexing at the sea. There was something weirdly comforting about imagining them there. My moving boulder uncles always got my back. I don't know, there's something weird about permanence that's comforting, I guess. Something that can't change. Starting to back away from me. I've scared him somehow. Ah! Wait! Turtle! Look at the blue turtle! That bird just is super confusing. It's like the one in the very center. What is it? Traveler approaches. What? Where? Turtle. Also, I think lightning bugs. I think. I can't tell what that's supposed to be. It came from the rocks and the flowers. I don't see anything. That's because it's behind you. Oh, I see it. Turtle. I can't tell if it's a moving rock or a turtle. I believe it is a tortoise. Close enough. It's a turtle. Also, shadows are still super confusing. God, it makes me all shivery just looking at it. Why? Cowering in a shell of deceit. They are hiding something. Yeah, like the rest of its body. All of them. Them. I'm on to you, tortoise. Why do you hate the tortoise? I have my reasons. Means no harm. Look at it. You haven't seen them like I have. They're vicious. Vicious? Vicious! I was traumatized as a child, alright? By a tortoise. Turtle. Different entirely. You know what their mouth is called? I do not, so I'm curious. A beak! Like a bird! Ducks. When I was like 9, my brother's friend brought his fun new pet round to our house. A fun little baby turtle. So a snapping turtle. How fun. Imagine my delighted anticipation. until I see it. Snarling beak snapping open and closing like garden shears. Snapping turtle. So they forced me to grab hold of its spiny husk. Its long snake neck wiggles out and twists around. And it bites me, there and then, right on the arm. Gotta go to the hospital. And it was a baby. Here, snapping turtle. Imagine what it could do now. If it would slice my arm clean off. That little one does not look like it knows violence. How can you say that? Look at it. Turtle. And masters of illusion. Cuteness is a veil. Frog. Frog. Is a frog gonna ride on the tortoise? Oh, hey, look! Frog friends! A secret meeting. Not very secret, guys. We can see you. What? What? It's like a turtle taxi! Wait, what? Was there supposed to be something happening? Yep, it is bugged. I wonder where they're going. The night's greatest mystery. Maybe they're like buddies or something. They just hang out. I would like to believe so. Me too. Turtle taxi. Funny. Funny thing about that. Hmm. Well, I guess that was a good stopping point because it's a little after an hour and there were little puzzles, so it's probably a little bit less than an hour for you guys, but it's about twice my usual video length, so I still haven't hit a couple of beats. So we're gonna go ahead and pause it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we will be able to see the turtle taxi in the next video. I don't know what happens. But I want to see the turtle taxi. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. This will hopefully be coming out soon. Hopefully the audio's not messed up again, I swear. If it is, I'm just gonna basically put out like a snare like, hey, can't do this video at this point. Like I have failed at this multiple times trying to fix the audio, so yeah. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!